Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another live stream. Outrageous. And it is outrageous. How are you? I am unhappy with YouTube because it is shit. It has stopped working altogether as far as live streaming is concerned. It is fucking grunt. I am raging. And yet here we are, friends, and yet here we are. We have made it. We have made it. Oh, welcome, Chuck. Oh, you back to being Chuck now. That's good. Welcome, Tripler. Welcome, Heretic. If you had to own only one Chanel exclusive, what would it be? I've only got two. I haven't given them a big go yet. Heretic, welcome. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't think they're that great, if I'm honest. They're not my favourite line. How are you? I hope all is well with you all. Welcome, Dushan. Welcome, Tiger Rouge. Tripler, have you sampled Pierre Guillaume? Couple of them, not a lot of them. You know? Not loads of them. So yeah. Can't remember them because it was years ago. Years ago. So many years ago. I don't love them either. Can't get into them. Yeah, they're fucking they're very standoffish, aren't they? They're very absent. You know? Heretic is wearing Leonard Porhom. MJ is wearing Castelbajac JCC2. There's a couple that I have mine eye, says Tripler, wearing Iris Nazarena today. I nearly wore it myself, actually. Spaced Out, welcome. Rich, what's your favourite perfume and aroma? Also, probably. They sort of let me down. I expected more. They are mediocre to sort of good. None of them really struck a chord with me. Also is an excellent alternative to Feeling Aguil. Really good. Excuse me whilst I cough in your fucking ears. I hope you are having a good time. Did all of you watch the Persile's live stream with Les Indemodables? I caught bits of it. I've heard there was some people were causing trouble in the chat. Welcome, Dahlia. How are you? Tiger Rouge is wearing Le Bleu. I've given into the weather. Yeah, the weather's been shocking here for the last week. Well, I mean, it's shocking for the last week. It's been shocking since February. You know what I mean? Saint Genie says not had a chance to watch it yet. I was half in, half out of it, if I'm being honest. I was doing something. And I had it on. I was sort of watching it, and then I was eating. And whenever I'm eating something, I don't actually absorb content. I just have it on there. So, My ears aren't lonely, you know, because I can't eat with my ears. Tried, didn't work. From also, I get mostly pine, resin, sap, and amber. The incense is minimal. I only get it in the background, so it's spaced out. I get that ambery sap thing, which I think's lovely. What were they saying in the chat? I'd have to go back. Somebody sent me a screenshot. I think basically someone was calling out all the stuff that's wrong with the release of Quarter Oud. You know, not being able to sample it, it being expensive as fuck, that sort of thing. It being a flanker. Perso doesn't even show up in my feed anymore, says Germs. Have you unfollowed him? Spaced out there, simple, high concentrated fragrances. What you spray is what you get. No roller coasters or anything. No, that's true. Some spammery said, "Are you racist because of your haircut?" Says RN. You what? Hello, friends. What are you talking about? Someone was calling Percival racist because of his haircut. What are you talking about? Hi, Rich. Welcome, DL Quelia. You were wearing a Neroli Outreinoir. Rich is racist because he is bald, says Dahlia. Shocking. Germs says scent of the day. Box use. Not cheap juice. Oof. I think I'll wait. There is a new perfume line coming from L'Atelier Français de Matière. It is called Nerve Agent or something. He also called Eugene a racist. Who? Personally? What are you talking about? Oh, I was talking about Eugene's live stream. I thought that's what we were talking about. No, I was talking about Persiles. What? Pradeep is the new Persiles, says Tripler. Yes, absolutely. 2 out of 3 men in the world are bald because of some dude at the beginning of existence being bald and spreading his genes. Shame on him, says Spaced Out, the scandalous bastard. How was Duck feeling today? I'm okay. I'm a little tired. You know. So, just going to post the link in the Discord if you're into Discord. My Discord is there. Incense Kyoto, by the way. Medici! How are you? Ahoy! Have a nice evening. Spent of the day 12 sprays of Sauvage Elixir. That's a lot of sprays. What did I wear today? Aha! I wore this. Boss number 1. I think this is considerably better than Givenchy Gentleman. Smooth. Very smooth. Did anybody watch my B-Men? Whatchamacallit today? What do you call it? Review. I reviewed B-Men today. Ooh, this reminds me. I need to get in touch with Ryan Y, who made me keep a hold of Millesime Imperial for him for a month. on the promise that he would buy it, but he has been telling fibs like this before. He's asked me to keep him shit. Copy to clipboard. Let's email Ryan with a Y, shall we? And let's see. We'll do this on stream. Oh, what the fuck? You're fucking kidding. This is fucking useless. No, this is a different Ryan. I'll definitely take it. On the 30th, I'll 100% buy it, he said. Let us see. I am skeptical. Friends, I am skeptical. Because he has let me down multiple times before. Rizard, no, that's the different one. Don't see much of Rizard around these parts anymore. I won't. Hello, are you ready to buy the Creed? Let us see what he will say. I am intrigued. See what the chat has to say. Have you tried carved oud? It's very much like oud wood, except it lasts. Possibly. Rich, what's one of your faves to wear in the fall that's not a vintage? Tobacco oud. When I want to piss, I reach for Jules. Spaced, I don't like to guess if someone's being genuine or not. I've watched him for years. I just don't watch a lot of fragrance content anymore, except for a select few. This is awesome to me. What happened that you don't rate him anymore? Well, one, he calls his free bottles for review samples. That's not right, in my opinion. Because, I don't know. Where's my Berenia? Okay. That is a sample. That's a sample, right? That is a sample, okay? Right? That is not a sample. That is, at best, not right. And the amount of free stuff. Just doesn't want to be associated with everybody who gets free bottles. Dry Down is one of my favourite channels. He makes high production video but doesn't try to sell you anything. I reviewed the new Vinny Havan Oud. Check him out. Monya, welcome. Weston. I remember having Splash Bottle Boss number 1 around 1990 and my teenage self hated it. What I'd do to have that bottle now? When I want piss, I call R. Kelly, says Dahlia. Pervert. What is up, Jordan Albro? Like a stream on the way in, says Dropout. Germs, says Dahlia, decant me some. Grim. Oud would last on me all day long, even the new batches last on me all day. Amazing scent, says Spaced Out. I bought tobacco oud last night, forgot how dense it is. It's double thick. Can you still buy tobacco oud? How are newer batches, says Chuck. Nice, but I'm glad I've got all the old ones sitting there fuming away. Will someone send me 100ml sample of Bois de Harmonie? Yes, and we want our samples too. I really like vintage Hugo Boss #1, but I also like vintage Gentleman. Can't decide which one is better. For me, it's Boss, because Boss is a lot smoother. The Givenchy Gentleman one feels like someone's trying to scratch your eyes out. Oud, what is $180-ish for full size on Joma Shop right now? And I was trying to be good, says Dahlia. A 47, 100ml sample of Paddock would be fine. That's what personally has got a 100ml sample of Paddock. Do I need tobacco oud, says Chuck? That's for you to decide. I tried Clive Christian Crab Apple Blossom today. It's basically a salty oceanic floral with an apple note. It smells like a typical feminine mall scent. Their prices are a joke. Don't let Divine hear you say that. He will not have it. Tobacco oud is on Joma, says Germs. Yes, so is Ruade. So is Ruade. And we would very much like someone to buy that and send it to the UK. Is Vetiver Extraordinaire poor in performances, or is it just me, says Sean? I don't think it's poor performance. It could just be you. It could be your nose getting fatigued. Could be your nose. It could be your skin. Could be all sorts, you know. Spaced Out says very poor, says, so it could just be you. It could just be the perfume. Not sure what year my tobacco oud is, but it's quite a few years old, says Jeannie. I hate how poor it is. I love the scent a lot, says Sean. I just put up my Vetiverio for sale yesterday by Diptyque. Try that. Try that. It's really nice. Vetiverio. Welcome, Miles. It's great. Dusan Anuch sent me a mini and it's going on my next order from him. Herbal Beauty. Jeannie, do you know the batch code or do you not have it at hand, says Mikey. Parfum d'Empire Vetiver Borden is a top-notch Vetiver. Yes, that one actually doesn't perform on me. I'll tell you what else it smells like. It smells like Fat Electrician. Parfum d'Empire Vetiver Bourbon is a top-notch Vetiver. I tried Azayade and it's very colourful and spicy. It requires a huge personality to be pulled off. Heard good stuff about Vetiverio, says Sean. It is. It's nice. It's nice and creamy. Vetiver. A little rose. Hello. Do you remember that song from Thin Lizzy? I do. It's in the fridge, Mikey, says Dropout. Yes. Jeannie has a fridge. How is your limb? I hope your limb is okay. Friends, it is 2 weeks until mine and Germs' birthdays. A lot of birthdays coming up in the next couple of weeks. A lot of birthdays coming up. Everybody looks the same. There's 3 streams in a row this week, friends. There's a stream tonight. There's a stream tomorrow night with Eugene. And then there's a stream on Wednesday night with Eugene, but on his channel. So tomorrow night at this time, I will be going live. And then Eugene will be joining us. And we will just talk about stuff. And then on Wednesday, we will be doing a special stream at 3 o'clock. I think it's Wednesday. It could be Friday. Where he and I will be talking about Veni Havan Oud. Oud. What's another fall frag must have? Give him, says Chuck. Lone Star Memories. by Andy Tower. Andy Tower did a video today where he showed that he fills his bottles to 58 millilitres, even though he sells them as 50s. That's nice of him, isn't it? Dude! Rich, you need to wear Amber Rousse. That has an actual boozer code that's realistic. Maybe a little too boozy. I've got it. My ankle is still delicate, says Jeannie. Got a fracture clinic on Wednesday. Amazing week. Better than Christmas, says Dropout. He is getting excited. We're going to be busy watching streams this week. Well, there was a new episode of Les Odorants this morning. There was a Persolet stream at 6. There was a Eugene stream at 7. And Rich Mitch is here at 8. Who will come next? Ali Boy says, sampled the newest tower. No, not yet. Not yet, Ali Boy. Because I haven't actually looked for it. Pradeep told us he thought it was shit. So Spaced Out says, I have no idea how Robes08 reviews these bland femme scents right now. I would die of boredom. He's just trying to get through the unboxing, I think. Pradeep plans to stream at 11 Central European time. No, you don't. That would be fun if you did. But you're not going to. I'm almost certain. Send me the link and I'll put it in the chat for everybody to go and join. I don't think you even know why it closed, you scoundrel, says RN. Pradeep, that's a lie, says Dropout. Indeed, Pradeep is fibbing. Naughty Pradeep. Bad Pradeep. Tripler was wanting to know about Pierre Guillaume. Pradeep, stream from the Girl on Flagship store. Bit difficult at 11 o'clock because, you know, it'll be closed. What the fuck? See my bottle here. This is a demonstrator. Just work this out. This is a demonstrator. And this is an aftermarket cap because the CD is joined. Someone has stuck a different cap on and sold it as something it isn't. Well, I am outraged. I am outraged, my friends. I am fucking outraged. Drevan Story says, I bought a full fat 200ml bottle of Coromand LED and it's fantastic though. Should last around 750 years on me. That's quite some performance. You know, if you're getting 750 years off 3 sprays, you're doing very well. Oh, the very definition of a signature scent, that, you know. Oh, yeah. I sold my B-Men today, friends. Sold my B-Men. Oh, no. It had to go because somebody bought it. Pradeep, let's 2 of us do a live stream, says Duchamp. He's finished, says Nick. Need a fat backup bottle of synthetic jungle, says Nick. Excuse me. It's outrageous how Nick's become enamored by the fucking big horrible green scent. Oh, friends. If you would like to like the stream, I would be delighted. If you are into liking streams, I would like it if you liked it. Wondering what I should wear tomorrow. Should I wear... I've been thinking of doing a week of Les Indemodables. Ow. So many lives today, says Carl. Carl, did you listen to the latest Les Odorants podcast? They released one today. How fun. Love a green scent. Saw the B-Man review, so it smells like an Annick Monado. It does. It smells like Lolita Lempica Eau Masculin. Annick Monado was working on that creamy thing from way back. Post-Boss Bottled, right? She started working on this creamy benzoine, fucking vanilla myrrh iris sort of thing, and it went through a few changes and it culminated in Bois d'Argent. Okay, so she did Boucheron, Jai Pourporon, she did Body Chorus, she did Eau Masculin, she did a couple of others, and then it ended with Bois d'Argent Cologne, and it was fucking class. I'll brace yourself, all week streams, says Dropout. Not quite. Not quite. Shut up, Lily, I'm streaming. So... it's going to be tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday. No, I haven't listened to Les Odorants yet. So much content. Jeremy Fragrance's latest post is insane. They're all insane now. Well, Masculine Intense has a great Halloween scent, says Germs. How spooky. Good evening, Risk Designs. Your scent of the day is Byredo 1996. Probably, I watched one of her videos last night and it lasted about 20 seconds. Without the cans, she's hopeless, says Tripler. Erica's a bit useless, like. Good evening, Benji. Annick Monado was working as a perfumer for my friend in Croatia. I'll send you a message about that, says Dushan. All that muscle and no strength, says RN. Not in the know. Welcome. Les Odorants is a great podcast. RN, yes, definitely sometime in the future. It's a busy area. You try to stream and next thing you know, a pickpocket has his hand in your pants, says Pradeep. Jeremy just spat toothpaste all over a random underage girl, says Nick. That doesn't surprise me either. He's going to end up getting diddied, him. That's right, all fluff, says Cole. Ali Boy says, I saw your rotation vid. Don't you think Noir Anthracite and Narciso for him are very similar? Anthracite has more spice. Anthracite to me smells... They're not dissimilar in vibe, but I don't know that the smell's similar. So there is your Narciso Rodriguez for him. Oh no. And then there is your Noir Anthracite. So Noir Anthracite has this peppery, dry kind of vibe, you know? Like desiccated wood with no moisture, burned wood with no moisture. You know, it's got anthracite. It's got that kind of silver coal thing going on. You know. Next up, we have For Him. And I get kind of what you're saying, but this is much more. I get the wetness from this. I get the concrete. I get the water on concrete. You know, a kind of gritty texture, granular. You know, it's one is rock and the other is pavement. I don't get rock. Do I get rock from Noir anthracite? It's more wood and dry pepper. You know, a lot of dry pepper from it. I'm bored. Want to buy a bottle? Is that what I'm getting for fall? You'll decide. And Mitch, what? What are you looking? What are you threatening to purchase? Tobacco Wood. Is it good? I love it. It's one of my favourite fragrances. I wear it a lot, and I love it. I was threatening to wear it today, actually. Ali posted it on Rams, says Ronan. How is that blue bottle one, says JTS. What blue bottle one? That? That's Lorenzo Viorese. Oh, For Him by Narciso Rodriguez. Man, we got hit hard by this hurricane, brother, says JTS. I'm not surprised. It's a fucking hurricane. It's hurricane season, isn't it? Why? Fucking just out of there. Hurricanes are mental. I don't know why anyone would live there. Hello, Rich. Ever try Anubis by Papillon? Yes, but not for a long time. And I think I'm going to be doing Papillon samples soon. I think I'll be doing them next. I've been umming and ahhing about what to do next. So we will see. Can anyone send Chuck some tobacco wood so he doesn't blind buy like a silly goose, says Germs. Can you send him some to save his goose instead of his goose being cooked? I love the concrete and LFK masculine pluriel or something like that. Have I smelled that? Yes, but I can't remember it. Relique d'Amour smells like old wet rocks, says Pradeep. Where are you based, Chuck? Paddock, I got a connect for tobacco. Can get for 120, says Chuck. I'm blind buying, and if it sucks, I'm blaming Mitch and Benj. I'll scroll up for more who I need to hunt down. He's on the charge. Just get Paddock Chuck. It's available everywhere, says Trutler. So Remy and Valerie are going to include more exclusives in the near future according to their philosophy of blah blah. We all know it for the money, says Pat. Apparently, Persiliz was refusing to read. Persiliz was refusing to read what he called rude comments in his live stream today. I didn't see it personally, but I was sent a screenshot of one, and I didn't think it was that rude. I was also accused of it being me, which, if you know anything about me, I'm certainly not putting down a spoon or a fork to pick up the phone and type a message. And I was eating my dinner, friends. I was eating my dinner. An outrageous allegation. So, let's see. They've been lackluster. I need to be saying something great about them. Rich or anybody, are you familiar with Dunhill Indian Sandalwood? I'm not, personally, but we will see. Make sure you're not buying a fake Chuck, says Benji. It's a good point. Tom Fords are faked to fuck. A lot of people fake them. Persiles has a rude haircut, but people still watch, says RN. An unusual thing to say. Salutations, Divine. Somebody was slandering Clive Christian before. Scent of the day is Clive Christian Hedonistic, which I can now say I own. Richie, like the Che Guevara of fragrance, says Triplet. I don't know what that means. Did I die 60 years ago? Who knows? I'm going to go and dehydrate. I bet Che Guevara did that too. If you would like to like the stream while I am away, please don't let me stop you. There'll be nothing I can do about it while I'm away dehydrating. Miles says, I bought a Zaro Pour On finally, and I am so glad for it. I'll be back. Oh. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be Miami. I'm back. How are you? What is going on? Let's have a look. I'm not a Clive Christian loyalist for the price. There's half a dozen cents worth earning from them. Royal Crown has a far better hit rate. How do you tell if they are fake? Any bulletproof checkpoints? Says Chuck. Divine, what do you think of Houbigant Ombre des Abysses? I feel like it's up your alley with the modern vibes. I like it a lot. Not a brand I'm into, says Divine. I'll always buy from legit sellers like real perfumeries and online stores and check with Trustpilot. Any of you, I think the Zaro Pour On belongs to one of those designer scents that is still worthy, not raising for the price for the same stuff and still bringing something different to them on the table. Brandon, welcome. My first Tom Ford was a fake tobacco wood. Oh no. With Tom Ford, if the price is too good to be true, it is. With Tom Ford, why do brands like Chanel and Tom Ford are heavily counterfeited in the secondary market? Just be careful. Risk Designs says, usually with the fakes, it's price and any telltale signs. Slight misprints, things look very slightly off. If it's not 100% mint, it's usually fake, in my honest opinion, says Risk Designs. Malson says, hi, Brandon. Oh, what a pity. What a pity to get a fake Tom Ford. Brandon. You and some of you, there's someone blessed to have the collection I have today. I did get a 50mm of Verton Son Patch Absolute for 200 all in. Had the seller send lots of pics with the cap off and the spray too. Was over the moon, says Trip there. Hail to all the Chanel boys in the city. I'm thinking about getting Mugler Amen, but I don't really want to spend the money for the vintage bottle. You think the current formula is okay, or is it that bad? It is that bad. Welcome, Lilith. Yeah, no shit, a hurricane is powerful, says JTS. The 3 new Huber-Gone frags by Antoine Lee and Luc Maffei look very trendy and lukewarm. New ones? You mean there are more new ones? Mikey Cole says, Brandon, how did you know it was fake? Hello, Christina, how are you? Badge was far too left. Smell was faint and only lasted 5 minutes. Yeah, the smell's usually what gives them away. Yeah, 3 red bottles and gold caps, cherry, etc. Oh, no, cherry, fuck off. Fuck off with your stupid fucking cherry fragrances. Oh, excuse me. Oh. So, are we looking forward to the content I and Eugene have this week? 100 euros, a 50mm vintage Amen. Good, or you think I should wait for a better deal? The thing is that they're starting to run out now, the vintage ones. They're becoming rarer and rarer, you know. It's your money. I don't really want to tell you how to spend it, but I've got quite a few backups of Amen. I actually have an Angel Men here with the green juice. I don't know if you can see that. This is the original formula. It's absolutely mental. It's crazy. Miles says, greetings from Czech. My mum was in Albania and North Macedonia on holiday. Try before you buy, says Brandon. He's not wrong. How about the current Bois d'Argent concocted by Kirkjohn? Is it worthy or should I still seek it? You should absolutely seek a pre-2018 bottle. I cannot stress that enough to you. I cannot stress that enough to you. Good Lord. The one that I mean, Pradeep will tell you. Pradeep will tell you as well. The Kirkjohn one's disgraceful. You should be dancing, yeah. Wow, awesome. Hope she had a lovely time. Did they go to Ohrid? Maybe somewhere else in Macedonia. What are you and Eugene up to? We are planning things. Ormai, tight or shite? Pass. I see that charming man. I believe it's that charming man. Is it that charming man? It's not. It's Cheap Imitation. Cheap Imitation has just released a video of which we will all go and watch after this video, this stream. I haven't tried Ormai. Is it true that Nuit de Feu is about to be axed, says Carl? Hope so. It's fucking awful. She very liked that trip and told me she was nicely surprised by the country, says Miles. I'm buying from a friend, so won't have a clue. Oh no. Amazing how fast the stock of vintage is depleting. Some things there used to be all over eBay. Now there's like 2 or 3. Yeah, I know. It's either people are buying them up or people are holding on to them and waiting for the prices to go through the roof. You know, I've put quite a few things on eBay. I mean, somebody bought my B-Men today and it was a refill and I had it up for 135 quid. You know. Ken says, anybody selling a pre-2010 bottle of Bois d'Argent? I've got one and no, I'm not selling it. I bought my bottle last year, 250ml, sealed. It wasn't sealed, but it hadn't been used. All right, or was it sealed? I think it was. I can't remember. Go and watch the video. 150 quid. Paid 150 quid for it. I was and remain delighted. Delighted. Absolutely fucking buzzing I was. Absolutely buzzing. There is nothing better than a bargain. But sorry, Ken, I'm not selling it. And if I ever find another one, I would buy it up again. Because I am going through my Bois d'Argent 450ml at a rate of knots. And the reason for that is these fucking sprayers. These sprayers are massive on these. Same sprayer that's on here. Fucking gargantuan. Huge. Huge sprays. Huge. I watched Emily in Paris just to look at Paris. It's Christina. Yes, Cheap Imitation, Jacob and Zhao. Great Monday. It's been a big Monday for fragrance. I shall be watching Cheap Imitation, Jacob and Zhao after this stream, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Miles says he will tell us a funny story. I was visiting a perfumery shop and tried the new Versace Eros Energy. They simply used Club de Nuit Intense L'Adventure DNA and just made a copy. Paris is a dump, says Lily. Now I will make Dropout go to all of those places from the show when we go to Paris, says Christina. Now I will make keep the prices down on backups, Lily. Brandon says Chuck Immortel Course Parfum d'Empire should be just fine. Carl says, yeah, I hate that concept of reviewing what you were about to sell. Not going to lie, says Carl. Why is that? Why do you hate it, Carl? Lily, stop it, says Brandon. What's up, Mitch and chat? Welcome, Theron. Centre de Mancera Soleil d'Italie. Brandon, you're not my dad. You don't know that. Could be. Can you prove that with DNA stuff? Rich, how do you like Azaro Porom? I mean, generally, your opinion. I like it a lot, actually. I usually wear it in the spring and the summer. Jonathan says, good day, all duck. How do? I do all right. How do you do? Product says, review Coeur d'Oud soon. Sell it and get reward. Well, I'm actually gonna do a video with you. Well, I'm not gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a live stream with Eugene about it on Wednesday, and we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. So I'm gonna do a live stream with Eugene on my channel. I'm gonna start a live stream tomorrow. Eugene will be coming on when he is free. We will talk about stuff, just stuff, and then on Wednesday we will talk and discuss Vanilla Van Oud. And so that will be fun. I can assure you, people, that will be fun. Lily, come with us to the City of Love, says Christina. Yes, Lily. Go and hold hands with Christina. And me and Dropout can go and hold hands together as well. We'll go off to the perfume places. You two can go and look at bridges and things like that. That'll be nice. Hello, Jonathan. I can only visit perfume shops in Paris. You can go hang out with Emily, Christina. Yes, me and Dropout will go to Paris as well. You know, we will go and we will go to the perfume places, and it will be nice. We will cause havoc. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Christina in Paris. Next Netflix spin-off. Christina and Lily in Paris. Ooh, someone has donated via coffee. You anonymous hero. I will have to get back to you after the stream. Ah, it's Chuck. Thank you, Chuck. You're very kind. That would be too nice and I would be happy, says Christina. Yes, I think that would suit all of us. Parisians hate Emily in Paris. Oh, Parisians hate everything. Miserable gits. Cheer up, Paris. Greetings from a drummer, Jonathan, says Miles. We should call Pradeep, says Dropout. We should go to Pradeep's house. Sit there and smell some oud and like bother him. Make him drink tea with us, you know? Tea. So, buddy, what, Steph's? It is worth $450 for 250 ml of the old Beau de Jour and the flacon got an offer. Yes. In the old flacon, yes. And then, once you've bought it, right, what you should do is, you should get a sample of the new one and compare them side by side, right? And you will thank me. For me, there's no comparison. They've got a similar lavender in, but the notes, the accord around the lavender isn't as good. And they've replaced a large chunk of the patchouli with an amber wood in the new one. I would do that. If that was me, I would buy that, having smelled the new one. I actually got 250 ml of the Beau de Jour, right, for the price. So the Beau de Jour used to come in the flacons, and it was the 250 mils in the flacons, and it was the private blend version. I got 250 mils of that for the same price of 2.5 bottles of the signature, because they reduced it down so it was pro rata, basically. So I paid something like £250 ish. This was a few years ago now. This was when Beau de Jour was first re-released. And I was like, the woman showed us it, because I was smelling Beau de Jour, and she was like, oh, we've got like a big bottle in here if you want it. I was like, fuck off. And she was like, yeah, we're doing it for the same price as 2.5 bottles of the thing. I was like, whoa. I was like, take 100 quid, and I'll be back with the rest of the money in 10 minutes. She was like, oh, no, it's fine. I was like, woman? I was like, if you sell that by the time I get back, there will be ugly, ugly scenes. And when I got back, I was still there. She even put my name on it. Brandon, that dear essence is deep in the vault. High dollar, says James. Triplet, John can't be my dad as I'm an utter disappointment, and we can't disappoint John in any way, says Floral Notes. Rich, do you have Tower Incense Extreme? No, too much. Don't like Incense Extreme, but I do have this. A rose incense. Or incense rose, if you will. And even if you won't, frankly. An outrageous perfume. Ha ha ha, I am ready for their rudeness. I don't know, says Christina. How do you compare Zeno with Bo? I think Bo de Jour is better. Evening Ricardo Neves, Lily, plus you'd have to reveal your location so he could think about places he had amorous encounters, says Tripler. I just wore Zeno yesterday, forgot how nice it is, says Jonathan. Pradeep, she has break time from her job like you, 2+ hours. I'm childless and proud. I might be childless, and I might not be childless. Don't know. Can't be sure. Yeah, buddy. Welcome, Zhao. Jonna Zhao? Welcome, Zhao. Zhao is wearing Au Col du Désert. I wore L'air du Desert Marocain a week or two ago. Oh, God, it's so good. It's so good. I have incense rose, Rich, says Miles. G.I. Zhao, says Lily. I would love a bottle of Beau de Jour, simply sophisticated. Oh yeah, I'm very sorry. Oh my God, in one episode they had a marketing campaign for a baby perfumer and they named it Hey Baby. I can't, says Christina. Very nice, Dirk. Always like your input, says Stephs. No problem. One good amber fragrance I recently tried is Akkad from Luban. Have you tried? I have tried it. I have. My benchmark for ambers is extremely high, in my own opinion, because I have Ambra Sultan, frankly, and if you have Ambra Sultan, you probably feel the same way. This is probably the best to ever do it as far as amber's concerned. What a scent. I would love Les Indomables to do an amber in this style. I have tried it though, and it is nice. Luban's a good house. Luban is a good house. Beau de Jour or Tom Ford for men? Beau de Jour for me. I sold my Tom Ford for men. I had 3 bottles of it and sold them all off. Just, nah, not for me. If there are offspring, they haven't surfaced, luckily, says Jonathan. Saved a fortune. That charming man says, hi, Rich. Rose de Jamal is back order at Lucky Scent. Very concerned. Why are you concerned? Hopefully it should come. Wish I could get a sprayer through hate decanting. Wish I could get a sprayer, though. Hate decanting. You can get those little... You can get these. You can buy these on eBay. People sell these. This one has got Vert d'Anson in it. Oh! What a fragrance that is, by the way. Good grief. Heavens. Lord have mercy. I wish I could get a sprayer, though. It must be an awesome Friday. Probably, but I'm sure, says Christina. I've just searched Au Noir on YouTube and up came your review. Welcome, Painful Pig. I hope you're not in too much pain, Painful Pig. I'm in a bit of pain. We can be Painful Pig and Painful Duck at the same time. I'm done with Tower for a while. Golistan, Nex, and Herod. 3 recent strikes. It's nasty when your favourite houses do three kind of, nasties all at the same time. Like one after the other. It's pretty sad. You hate to see it. You really do. Sorry, I've just lost my place. Head has gone to fucking pieces. Anytime the chat wants to load, thank you. Where was I? I think Tripler's my dad, says Floral Note. Tom Ford for men every day and twice on Sunday, says not Jonathan. Outrageous. A big fan. I wish I'd known that. Is the current version of Ambra Sultan still good? It's one of the better ones that's still left. it's one of the better Serge Lutens that's still there, you know, where it was. Or nearer where it was, you know. There's a couple of them that have changed completely. The Vetiver Oriental being one of them. Vetiver Oriental being one of them. That's changed completely. I actually like the reformulation, the latest version of Vetiver Oriental. It's more Vetiver Amber, whereas the vintage one I've got, the Palais Royale one, right, is more Vetiver chocolate, and it's both are bitter, and it makes it weird. It's just a weird smell. I'm thinking of doing a Surge week, actually. I'm also thinking of doing a Les and Demodable week, an Amber week, a Patchouli week. You know, all these madnesses. Yes, mac and cheese, they're only one. Beau de jour. Are we all childless cat ladies, says Germs? I think we are. That's why we all have each other. We are all each other's children, you know. Ken says, Rich, what do you mean by oily saffron? In regards to what? Warwick. It smells... It's Warwick by Kajal. I've got it. I'm selling that as well. Or I haven't put it up yet, but I'm going to. It smells like... Oh. So it smells like saffron, right? But it's got this really... Do you know oil slick? Do you know, like, when you spill oil on the floor and it gets that kind of slick kind of texture, like you might slip on it? Oily. It's got that kind of lubricant viscosity to it. You just, if you smell it, you'll know what I mean. Just when you smell it, bear that in mind. You know, it's kind of like, you know how oil and water don't mix? It's an oily saffron. I've got it down here, man. I know where it is. Ooh! There it is. Okay. Oh, God, right, hold on. Where were you? There you go. There is my Warwick. Good perfume, this. I remember I went on a massive mission to find a saffron perfume for some reason. Oh, I remember. Wow. Tangy as well. Very tangy. Great bottles. Great cap. Oh, God. Twangy. Sour. Really good. I went on a massive mission to get a saffron because I had Persian saffron by Ermenegildo Zegna, and it was really nice, but it was very foody, and the cumin in it, it had a fucking huge amount of cumin in it, a massive amount of cumin in it, and it just smelled like raw sweat on me, you know. Imagine you'd done something, played sports in a white t-shirt yesterday, right? And then you'd sweated all day in this t-shirt. You took it off, put it on the back of the seat in your room. Woke up, it had yellow stains on the underarms, right? Put it back on, went outside and started playing sport in the heat again. That's what kind of sweat it was. It was so sweaty. God. Ugh. Lily, I already put your zinger comments on my refrigerator with magnets. I'm proud of you, says Tripler. Ricardo Neves says, anyone hoping Galtieri releases something soon? I'm sure someone is. Is this StreamYard, Lily? says Lily. No, it's not. Is the current version of Butter Jar still good? It's good, but it's not as good as the original. New Amber Sultan is spicy and thin. New version of Butter Jar is great, says Mikey Cole. I don't think it's great, but I think it's nice, but it's not great. It's got that amber wood in it, makes us feel, ooh. Makes us feel like I've got some grit between my teeth, you know, like grit from the chalkboard at school, like chalk in between my teeth. Meow, says Dahlia. I have a mini of Palais Amber Sultan. It's fucking atomic. I see you have uploaded a video about Dior Homme. Yes, I have uploaded many different videos. Many videos. Nelly, I'm knocking on for 1,000 videos now, but this is live stream 299. So there's been over 300 live streams, but some of them have had a particular topic. When it says fragrance live stream, it's literally just me talking about perfumes with the chat. The other ones, when I've had guests on, are usually like fragrance live stream with Dura Rose, fragrance live stream with Eugene, fragrance live stream with Rachel, fragrance live stream with Henna from Canadian Beauty Blog. You know, trusty Henna. Surge week for birthday week. Could do. Seen you have uploaded a video about Dior Homme. What do you think of Dior Homme Parfum? Sold mine. I actually think Dior Homme Parfum, the leather note in that actually ruined it. It's too thick. It's too thick. It's too heavy. It unbalances the fragrance. Dior Homme, especially the silver stem, is balanced beautifully. It's perfect. The Demaché one is a different fragrance in that it's much more bottom heavy, it's much more ambery, it's a lot thicker, it's a lot less delicate, but it's still really nice. I mean, oh God, what am I doing? I've got quite a few bottles of the black stem, but I've also got quite a few bottles of the silver stem. I think it's worth owning both, frankly. I think I will wear this on Wednesday when I go to the physio so he can pop me about 72 quid to get in the physio, you know. This is how you know I'm desperate, like. I'm fucking at the physio on Tuesday. I'm not in the habit of spending the best part of 80 quid on the fucking physio, like, when I can get it for nothing. Fuck me dead. So there's Warwick. Did you ask how much I'm selling Warwick for? Probably about 60 or 70 quid, like. Oh, it's so oily. It just smells like fucking combustible. You know what I mean? Ooh. It's got the same viscosity as Fahrenheit. I don't know how I can possibly justify that to you, but it's like a feeling. You know? I got a feeling. Ooh. I'm not sure Enchanted Forest should be out in the autumn, you know. Very fresh, but it does have that fucking winter berry, autumn berry kind of thing. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. My sample is also from that bottle and it's strong and labbed into me. The Amber Sultan. I like Warwick, says Jonathan. That is madness. I've asked about themed weeks before and you were against it because you're very of the moment, choosing. I know I wake up in the morning and I choose what I'm going to wear and I like varying it. And I am against a themed week because I would feel like I had to do it, you know? So I don't particularly want to do it. We are basically finicky cats. We are. How much, Rich? Jonathan, I have actually shipped it already. In fact, Anu just got it and he's back in Canada and will be sending the package to what's he called soon. Lily literally makes it up as he goes. I literally do. Cumin is tough. Cumin is nice kind of funk if well dosed. Jo Malone Saffron is very good. Only frag of hers I have. So SG OG Amber Sultan is reformed. I don't know what the fuck. Nothing less, very little, says Empty Sense. Declaration is fire, says Chuck. Painful Pig says, true, love the cumin of Amouage Overture. Declaration Parfum Cumin is awesome, says Painful Pig. Tiger Rouge says, bought a bottle of Amber Sultan in the early 90s. Over time, it hasn't turned. It's got deeper into itself. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I like cumin and Bois Mysterio and Diaghilev, so I suppose I would like Eau de Hermes. Thoughts? Yes. Try it, though. You can get minis and decants easily enough. You can try it in shops and stuff. Fragrances Carl wears while lifting, says Lily. Fragrances Lily wears while thinking of Carl lifting. I respect people who layer fragrances, but I can't do it. I don't respect people who layer fragrances. I'm just joking. I do respect people who layer fragrances, but it's nothing I would ever even consider for myself. Just no, not for me at all, if I'm being honest. Not my thing in the slightest, friends. I like to experience a fragrance as it was meant. I'm very much a purist in that respect. Oh, good heavens. Good Lord. We like a heavy bottom, says James. Layering should be a crime, says Paroli. I need a backup. Stop wearing my Dior Homme because I'm scared of using it up, says Lily. Eugene is into perfumes at the gym now as well. Lovely stuff, that when your body heats up, says Carl. Carl, it comes back to life and it's beautiful, says Lily. We just found out that's streaming. While driving is a crime, so maybe layering is as well. Yes. I only found out recently that streaming while driving is actually a crime in this country, so I shall not be doing that any further, friends. In fact, I'm thinking of going back over the streams that I did while driving and just getting rid. Let us see what is going on. Layering is not a crime if you're smart about it, says Lily. Yes. Relicvia smells like a gym in a church. Drew Rose says it smells like a sweaty priest. Jonathan says, I don't layer, but I do wear them adjacent to each other in a complementary way. Trying to feng shui that in my brain. I'm not sure my brain is working. In fact, I am sure my brain isn't working. Oh, God, it's so good. It's so fucking good. Amber Sultan, my God. What the fuck? Have you never layered by mistake and been pleasantly surprised? No. I have only ever layered by mistake and been unpleasantly devastated, if I'm being honest. It's only a crime if you get caught. That's what I was thinking of saying. No more Duck in the Wild streams. I can go somewhere and stream. I just can't stream on my way to going somewhere. Jailed duck. I won't survive in jail, friends. I'm too pretty. Not that you have a cornflake crispy to get anymore anyway. Shut up, Lily. That's a low blow. Is Butters just sexy enough for a night out? It depends what kind of night out. If you're going to the club, no. If you're going to like a bar, like a nice bar or a restaurant, yes. Yes. Same, Jonathan. That's how I do it if I wear Antes, which will last more than a day. I will back it up with Ladaliatic skis more times. Pradeep can't stop thinking of Relicvia. More dogging streams, says Germs. Ooh, sweaty priest, says Pradeep. Brother, ooh. I've only smelled Moss Brech once, and I fell in love. That'll cost you an arm and a leg to buy that. What is your best barbershop fragrance, says John Ronald. John Ronald, define barbershop to me. Everybody says barbershop fragrance, right? And I'm still to this day not entirely sure what the criteria are. I'm being earnest as well. I'm not taking the piss. Like, what kind of qualifies something as being a barbershop? Also, please excuse me whilst I hydrate. It's 2 ingredients. Make it yourself, says Lily. You make it yourself. Shut up. Ricardo Neves says Moss Breck is like, what, $1,000 plus now? For a decant. If you're lucky, says Jonathan. Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at paying probably closer to 2 now. Let's have a look. A soapy fougere. Barbershop fragrance, possibly. Possibly Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. John Ronald, if that's what it is, like a soap kind of smelling fougere. Maybe it's Prada Amber Pour Homme. Maybe Azaro Pour Homme. You know, like the classics. You know, the classics for a reason. You know, the classics for a reason. People that work in barbershops don't know what a barbershop fragrance is, says Carl. Let's have a look what Moss Breck might cost on Eames right now. British eBay. Moss Breck. Breeches. Moss Breech. There's absolutely nothing here. Let us have a look for completed items, shall we? Yes, yes, yes. Wow. £475 for 50 mil. Sold on the 22nd of September 2024. Woo! In the United States, there was a bottle of Moss Brecht sold for $174 US. Shit you not. The bottle is not included. Selling a very rare Tom Ford Moss Brecht private blend 1.7 ounce box. The bottle is not included, only the box is included, which can be seen in the pictures. Exactly as pictured, sold as is, comes from a pet and smoke-free home. If you don't believe me, read that shit. Someone has been buying boxes for $175. Imagine you bought that without reading the fucking... Oh, God. Imagine. Look. There it is. Rare empty box. Look. 174 USD. Someone bought it. Somebody bought it. God, I hope they got some good fucking... I hope they got some good fucking feedback from that. Shithouses. Anyway, here look. Moss Brecht. 450. That's what it went for eventually. Somebody's obviously been fucking trying to buy it. There we go. Let's see what the description says. Tom Ford Moss Brecht, extremely very scratched but fully functional. No box, no reserve. Has many scratches and abrasion on the outermost parts of the bottle, but is fully functional, and the scent is arguably a piece of history. The batch code is BC9 from 2009. It's quite faint, hopefully, but can be seen in the pictures. This is near full. After tons and tons of thought, I have decided to part ways with a fragrance that has held the top spot in my collection. This scent is revered by many and treasured by myself, but it is now time to part ways for the right price. That's not what it says, but it should have. After enjoyment and as a proud owner, I've decided to list this. Read this. The bottle is not what it used to be. There are a whole load of deep and thorough scratches and abrasion to the bottle. The former used this and was well used. Had they known of what they had, I think they would have kept it in a way better condition. It has always saddened me to see this rare gem in such a state, but as many of us will know, it's all about the scent inside, not really the bottle, but as a collector I am fully aware that the bottle also counts. With most of the few and far listings of Moss Bresh, they go for a lot, but I am fully aware that fellow collectors probably will see the deep scratches and abrasions as something that devalues this, but it is fully functional. The scent is beautiful. This is not really a word I often use, but holds up and remains extremely hard, sought after and treasured scent to those who have the privilege to own it. Photos and videos from every angle, both far and close, and in different lighting, near, far, wherever you are, if you will, were taken for this item before the sale, and this will be taken on the day of postage exactly before this item is boxed and posted. This is to document the condition that this bottle is in. It is in perfect functioning condition, means it functions perfectly, you don't fucking say, and it's sold exactly as advertised. This is as a form of protection and to maintain integrity. Any offers, feel free to message me. I am accepting offers. Any questions, feel free to message me. I am accepting questions. 4 to 5 days handling. When applicable, read the description fully. I'm not reading any of that shit. No refunds. No fucking refunds. Let's read that again. No refunds, no returns. Given these are cosmetic products, this applies to items that have already been posted, shipped, or in the bidder's or buyer's possession. Get the fuck. It's not happening. I'm not reading all that. I'm happy for you, though. I'm sorry that happened. Fuck. That took me away from the chat for 5 whole minutes. Let's have a look. Thank God it was in a pet-free home. That's right. Fancy paying $200 for a box, America. God. Good Lord. What is like? Paying for a strange box, I'm dead. I have 2 precious decants of Moss Bresh. Wouldn't trade them for anything, says Jonathan. I like to use musk and lavender scents for after shaving. You could use Lavande by L'Occitane. It's 300ml for 60 quid. Rare empty box. Found it on eBay. Full bottle, $2,450 for 50ml. That's in America, though. The buyer is an idiot, says Dick Curry. 300 plus for a full-size empty bottle, says Dahlia. I will sell my empty Dries Van Noten with red sleeve card and paddock with poo-poo paper in 3K for 20 in 2030. I would like that poo-poo paper. I never got any. I think that it was taken from me. Someone stole my poo-poo paper. Was it you, Prodip? Did you take my poo-poo paper? A conversation piece? It would have to be some fucking charming motherfucking conversation to fucking pay $200 for it. It's a pet smoke and fragrance-free home, says shit there, Raj. I have a 10ml of Moss Bresh. I count that more as having Moss Bresh than that. Yeah, you could probably sold that. Yeah. I too would write a breakup letter with a fragrance like that, says Dahlia. Time to get rid of some boxes, says Germs. Shredded all mine. This is why we can't even have things. Do you think they watch this channel? There is a second page. There are many pages. But does it perfectly function? Apparently. Allegedly. Hope they weigh down the bottle at least before shipping. There's more. Easier to make a live stream about it and sell it, says Dropout. Probably smells like the litter box. Did they quote Celine Dion? No, that was me. That is definitely a fake, says Dropout. If Patchouli Absolute ever reaches that price, I'll let it go, says Ricardo Neves. I actually bought myself, would you believe... Right, I'm going to put this back. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to put this back. Oh, I'm going to put this back. And I'm going to put this back. Should have probably put this back first. I actually have 100ml of Patchouli Absolute here. I haven't unboxed it because it comes in an absolutely bland box, but I do know where you can find it if you wish to buy it. 100ml. People have gone crazy. AI can write a letter a better description, says Pat. I thought you were reading a book out loud, says Christine. I'm thinking of starting a channel doing that, actually. Oh, good heavens. Box is probably haunted, used for trapping a ghost, says Lily. Woo, a ghost. I request the remainder of that text, says Christina. You can request as much as you like. I'm not giving it. I'll buy the box, just not to read all of that, says Dropout. Give me that box and take my money. Just stop writing, says Christina. Duck doesn't pay for box. Correct. Precious poo-poo paper, says Pradeep. Imagine buying that box for your bottle of Sauvage. You never know. Price of what? Haven't unboxed it because you just bought the box. Don't lie to us, Rich. I haven't unboxed it because it didn't come in a box. It was just this. It is from the guy from Les Odorants, Dan. So if you know him, he has a brand called Soma Scents. And he has quite a few of these for sale, I believe. So I hope that you will... Oh, it's good sauce. I hope that you will... I don't know what he's selling it for, to be fair. It might be a fucking silly price. I'll ask him. I'll get in touch with him right now and I'll say, Dan, I have people on the stream. Let's have a look. What do we have here? Where is he? Dan, where are you? There you are. Daniel. How much is that doggy in the... No. How much are you selling Patchouli Absolute to the public? Oh. You're about to say something about United down. Ha! Yeah, Dan is selling 30ml for £50 plus shipping. There's like 3 or 4 left. Fuck me dead. Okay, let me fucking put this link in the chat for you, my G's. That's actually quite a good price. And you can ship internationally as well. So it's plus shipping. All right. Decants. Let me see. Yeah. Oh. I might want to put www down in front of that. All right. I didn't put it on that. I just took 100ml, mainly. Decants.com. There you go. So if you want to buy 30 mils, it is Patchouli Absolute by Tom Ford. Dan from Les Odorants is selling it. He says there's like 3 or 4 left. Fuck, that's done all right. Oh, thirsty boy. Oh, so it's going to be 150 mil. No, I've been doing it for 200 mil for 100. Fuck knows. All right, well, there's, I mean, that's a pretty reasonable fucking price, that, to be honest. Precious poo-poo paper, price on the Patchouli Absolute decant, £50 plus shipping for 30 mil. Maybe the box is an art piece. Hey, Morv, do you hear me? Maybe sell my original bottle and buy the decant, says Tripler. Have you ever tried Bazar de Russie by Guerlain? A recent discovery of mine and my new fave gourmand. No, I haven't. I've never even heard of it, Tom. Scent of the day is La Ligue Encre Noir Sports. So good, says Carl. So this was a free bottle. It was not a free bottle. I paid for it. Maybe Rich put it on credit. He did not. What is it? Does it have a lot of iris? Does what have a lot of iris? What? Oh. That's a good move. Does it? Does Will go fast? Scent of the night. Aramis impeccable, says Jonathan. Well, there you go, friends. If you're wanting some of the good stuff. $60 for shipping to me. Shite. Oof. Rich Mitch Sandra mentioned Bazar de Russie recently. She said it is like Montgolan, but with absinthe and pine. Ooh. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Glad I got myself 100 mil, though, you know. I know Dan bought a litre of it. And then sold decants. No iris to me. It's lovely. Great sprayer on that, though. Oh, it's really nice. It's really fucking nice. It's got something a little bit classy about it as well. Like, I would have worn it by now, but something a little bit nice about it, you know? High end, if you will. Recommend Patchouli lovers to pick that up. It's incredible. It really is very, very, very nice. It really is very nice. I love that shit, you know? Ooh. I didn't know that site existed. What is that site? Decants. Let's have a look. Discover a world of luxury fragrances with decants. Henri Jacques. Free shipping to the USA now included on all orders over £350. You know what that means, don't you? You've just got to spend more than £350. Good Lord. That's so much money. So there's Ex Nihilo, Frederic Malle, Henri Jacques, Roger Dove, and full bottles. I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at 30ml decants. Tom Ford Patchouli Absolute. That's actually a really decent price considering what it's going for on fucking... considering what it'll be going for on eBay. It probably would be cheaper for you to go and pick it up, actually, Alright. You could meet Dan in the middle of the night in some back alley, you know, so you could sniff each other. Ooh, let me press forward quick. Recommend patchouli lovers to snap it up. Yeah, it's really nice. It smells incredible in the air, actually. Bloody hell. What's the dry down like, says RN to Tom? You know, hope is starting to grow on me, if I'm honest. It just doesn't belong in the Desert Gem collection, in my honest opinion, says Jonathan. I was really disappointed by it. I've still got my decant up there. Isn't that made by the same guy who made Oud Wood? Ashton's friend Richard. I'm Ashton's friend. I'm called Richard. Fleet Street Barber. Rich, long time no chat. How? Is the new Vinay Havan going with you? How are you? It is nice to hear from you and see you back in my chat. How are you? How's the new Vinay Havan? Well, I do have thoughts and opinions. I will be doing a stream with Eugene on Wednesday on Eugene's channel where we will discuss it at length. At length. So I hope you will come and join us there. I have a bottle. And I certainly have thoughts, you know. Oh, it's got an itchy finger. Free shipping for $350. I'd rather go pick it up. Probably cheaper. Used to be able to go to America for less than that. Pine is present throughout and is the best pine I have smelt. Ever so slightly medicinal, light plum and cranberry and vanilla caramel. I read caramel as cereal there for some reason, and I thought, I used to wear Mongolian. Clean, creamy fire, says Empty Sense. Hope has a blue incense vibe to it. Pretty unique, just a lot of money, that's the problem. Scandalous for how much they're charging. Just fucking outrageous for how much they're charging. Their prices are silly. At the beginning of 2022, at the beginning of 2022, Estee Lauder's share price was $420. As of last night, Estee Lauder's share price was $99.97. That is just below $100. And there has been no split. There has been no stock split. That is pure losses. That is just a shit show. Estee Lauder has fallen up its own bum. That is quite horrific. And so, you can expect every brand under the... Oh, you cunt. You can expect every brand underneath the Estee Lauder umbrella to start having to pull its weight and performing. Otherwise, these people are not that dumb. Even though they have lost, what, 2/3 of their value, if not more. You can expect them to start fucking doing some madnesses to get that shit right. Which is why I think the Tom Fords have gone back to being what they were. In other news, the head of L'Oreal is now the richest woman in the world, the evil cow, and what she has done to our favourite perfumes. It's got to be the fucking shampoo, because it's certainly not the fragrances. I don't sniff strangers anymore, says RN. I've learned my lesson. All right, I purchased tobacco. Ooh, who's responsible for the recommendation? Someone else. Sounds right up my alley, says Chuck. People watching and stranger sniffing. It's a date. People watching. I like to do that myself. It's all our fault. FOMO. FOMO is real. Indeed. How you make a video on hope? You make a video on hope later, Jonathan, says Carl. Hope springs eternal. No shit, says Ricardo. When I get back from my vacation, I'll fire up the channel, Carl. Where's Jonathan going? And when's this vacation? This vacation's going to be like, what, 3 weeks away? 4 weeks away? A month away? Next year? Oh, tomorrow. Oh, that's not that bad at all, really, if you think about it. I'm struggling to think when I'll wear Hope. Not Hope, Gallop. I don't know where I'm going to wear this. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. Do you want to know something outrageous, friends? Today I sold my backup refill of B-Men for £135, and eBay took 20 quid of it off us. eBay took 20 quid of it off us, just under 20 quid. I think it was like £18 fucking 39 or something outrageous like that. That's like fucking what? 12-15%? Who the fuck? Like, how? The fees are outrageous. My rage is blowing gauges. Lily has deleted the message where she called me a Burke cow. Which frags you bringing, John, says Tripler. I don't think you were buying tobacco. Ooh, Chuck, says Carl. Only person to review before selling, says Pradeep. Yes, it was at the behest of Ramsey, actually. Ramsey was like, you're selling all these fragrances without having reviewed them. So at least you could fucking review them before you sell them. I thought, yes. I should probably do that. And so I do that. Oh my goodness. I'll be missing the Newcastle match tomorrow night to come and stream with you, my friends. I hope you will turn up in your droves as you have tonight. Maybe even more people will turn up because it will be Fragrance Livestream 300. Fragrance Livestream 300, my friends. A party. You said doo-doo. Do you want to know what I found funny today? There was a company that was working on the roads, right? And they were doing the writing on the roads, and it was called John Doody. It was called John Doody, and I laughed. And I thought, oh, this is very, very small of me to laugh, but also it's very, very funny, because I am about 4, if I'm being honest. Yay, tomorrow better be the best fragrance order in YouTube fucking history. Not sure we're allowed to do that, but not to worry. Friends, if you would like to like the stream, it would be my pleasure. I would appreciate it. I would not hold it against you. I will not shout at you. I won't hurt you. Duty humor is the best kind, says Fleet Street Bomber. I'm going to put the radiator on because it's fucking Baltic. Ooh. Also, I'm going to grab another bottle of water because this one is empty. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh. I bought myself another 6 of these 5-litre bottles today. because I was at the shop and I found myself thinking, fuck it, I'm always thirsty. I'll drink more water. More trusty water. Oh! Yeah. So, where are we? I don't know. I've pressed a button here. There we go, I'm back. Duty humour is the best. Do we know what the notes of Patchouli Absolute are? Let's have a look. Me patchouli. Pardon me, that's outrageous behaviour. Patchouli Absolute by Tom Ford. Released in 2014, same year as Tobacco Oud. Rich, classy. Patchouli, cypriol oil, Gaiac wood, rosemary, cashmere wood, musk, tonka, amber, leather moss. What absolute twaddle. Not getting any cypriol oil in that. That's outrageous. Who knew? 53 people and standstill chat comments. Who are you, lurkers, says Lily. Lily demands to know. Lily, investigate. Sick 'em, Lily. No one dares stand up to the duck, says Carl. Hello, brother. Welcome, Fragrance Journey. Can't wait to be in the UK. I assume it's not for the weather, mate, because it's been appalling. It's been so rough. It's been so rough. Honestly. Like, we've just bypassed even spring this year. Just went from winter back to autumn again. You know what I mean? God, it's been grim. Miss my sister and nephews. Woo. He's going to come and see them. Are you bringing Future Journey? You're bringing Future Journey over. Has he ever been to the UK? Can't imagine Future Journey in the UK. That'd be quite funny. You should visit Hadrian's Wall and St. Betty's Cathedral. Says RN. Hadrian's Wall's where I live. It's cold. Fuck. Oh. So cold. So windy. It's basically just rocks on the ground, you know? But it's a massive part of Western culture, if you're into Western culture. Want to go to my mum's birthplace near Bury St Edmunds. That is how it's pronounced as well. It is Bury St Edmunds. It's not Bury St Edmunds. There is another place called Bury, which is called Bury as well. Strange place for names, you know. So it's just a general. I was talking to, there might have been Ramsey and Jonathan, where I was just like, Britain's so weird. It's just so fucking weird. There's just nowhere else like it. We're just so weird. Fucking bizarre. So strange. Visit Eau de Hadrian. Don't have a bottle of Eau de Hadrian. Although it is nice. It is nice. I was thought in Feo Mio. You know? Fragrance Journey says, crazy because they had never seen a black person when my mom was born. Yeah, there was definitely parts of, like, lots of the UK where they'd just never seen a black person. In living memory, especially. Very, very strange. Like, the transformation in Britain after the Second World War. After the Second World War, I mean, the country was on its arse before that, to be fair, but, I mean, after the Second World War, we were just broken and needed people. And people from all over what used to be the British Empire came in and basically helped build the country back up and get it off its knees, like. Very fucking bizarre place is Britain. Like, where I'm from, so I live outside of Newcastle, and where I'm from, these little towns are all like mining towns and stuff like that. And they still, even to this day, predominantly white. Even to this day, predominantly. When I say predominantly, I'm talking over 99%. Maybe it's not over 99% anymore, but you're talking like 98, 97%. You know? But then if you went the other way, so I live west of Newcastle. If you go east of Newcastle to the Tyne, the port of Tyne, and South Shields and North Shields and Newcastle as well, right? That was where the first mosque in the UK was built, in the northeast of England. And that is because it was a huge international port. And we had people coming over the fucking from everywhere. Deepest Africa, deepest Asia, Japan, China, fucking Australia, all over the world. So, very strange. Mosque Brech. Very strange history, this place. What's the main demographic in Greggs? Everybody can have a Greggs. Just everybody is brought down to their constituent fucking humanity in Greggs, you know? The true ultimate fucking, the ultimate stripping away of all, like, you know, all societal fucking inventions about people. Let's read the chat. Remember the signs over the pubs? No Irish, no blacks, no dogs. Yes. Yes, yes. The Irish thing was crazy as well. Because the fucking... that turned into the fucking... the IRA. Will I be reported if I show up in Newcastle? No. No, I wouldn't have thought so. Newcastle's quite multicultural, like. Gonna take a day out to meet up with the goat, says Fragrance Journey. Yes. I will take a day out to meet up with the goat. How far is the train from me? It depends where you're going to be. You're going to Milton Keynes. You're probably talking about 2 hours, 3 hours. You know? It'll depend what time of day as well. I'll need to make sure I'm on good form that day. I mean, usually Tuesdays are usually the best day for me. Because I take my injection on a Monday. Was watching Lovejoy last night. Do you know Ian McShane's just taken... he's just turned 88. I can't believe that. Ian McShane's just turned 88. Bonkers. Even Orlando is white. The white horse. What's the main demographic in the Greggs? All right, a lot of overlap between the three. Creed removed the Triple H thing from the re-release of Absolute Event. A smart move, yeah, because people were laughing at them. Fuck off. Silly, silly patter. Will I be reported if I show up in Newcastle? No, you should be alright. No Juras. I keep telling Jura to come and visit us, but he's like, oh, no, I can't. Triple H does a wrestler. Might bring Future also, brother. Not sure he can take 2 weeks off work, though. How is his work? That'd be cool. How is his work? Is he enjoying it? Is it going well? I used to watch Biker Grove after school. Oh, God. Funnily enough, I didn't. And I don't think anybody around me did. Actually, nobody ever used to talk about Biker Grove when we were kids. The accents just seemed silly. Biker's rough. Biker's always been rough. Good grief. Still rough. Someone supported you on the coffee. It's true, they did. I will say... Coffee supporter gave support. What on earth is going on? Right, let's close that. Let's go back. You have 3 new alerts. What the fuck? Got to log into my own account. How dare you? View details. Thank you. Thank yous are public. Future is doing really well. Happy days. Jura busy as always, pretending he's busy. He's probably not doing anything. You know? He's probably just sitting there doing nothing, being like, oh. Oh, God. Didn't realise that was the night before I picked it up. Oof. Ooh. What the fuck? I took a great big whiff of that as well. I might wear this soon. Actually, I want it to be a little bit dark until October, which is tomorrow. So I might wear it tomorrow. You know? Oh. Someone was saying earlier that on the Percival's live stream that Remy and Valerie were... Wow, that was strong. Remy and Valerie were talking about, especially Remy was saying, yes, we were saying if there was any kind of, you know, like, we were saying if there was any kind of, appetite for limited editions. Sorry that the night's absolutely cleaned us out. I'm wounded. Zhao is turning 33 tomorrow. Outrageous. 6 years younger than me. He's a baby. Happy birthday, Zhao. Zhao is kicking off October with his birthday. There is many a birthday coming. Silver Panther, Germs, me. Who else was in that? It was like I was doing a gaming stream, and there was about 9 people in the chat, and 6 of us had birthdays in October. Madness. Today I learned I am older than Zhao. The fuck, says Lily. Thank you, Rich. Zhao, do a live stream. I remember when you used to do live streams. A lot of Libra birthdays. Yes, Carl as well. Carl had one. That's right. Dahlia had one. There was loads of people. There was about 6 people in that gaming stream. I'm surprised there was even 6 people there. But loads of people. Silver Panther had a birthday. Dropout says he is older too. DJ's birthday, that's right. It was basically everybody apart from Lily, who was just being awkward as usual. It's my wife's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mrs. Chuck. And thank you, Chuck, for your kind donation on the coffee. Whew, that's hurt my head, that. Do you know when you eat ice cream and you get like one of those pains in your head, like, and you need to like rub the roof of your mouth to make it go away? I've got one of them. Mikey Cole says I'll be 39 in December. Yep, I'm 39. 39 in 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. Will I do a birthday stream? You wouldn't bet against it. Ooh, 44 people watching and 44 likes. We like that kind of thing. That's cool stuff, you know? Oh, I might wear this tomorrow, you know, incense rose. I've barely worn it. I've barely worn it. Must have worn it once or twice. It's a tough wear with that incense. The incense is raw, you know? It's a raw incense. Bruh. Doody-doo, says Dropout. Absolutely, you deserve more. Thank you, Trooper. And Carl. Should have a party. I'll be streaming tomorrow, so if Zhao, we're going to have Zhao on for his birthday, if he wants. It's funny, you know, I asked Ryan, who has been quiet in the chat for the last week and a half, so he's obviously changed his mind, and I sent Ryan a message saying, do you want to buy Miller Sim Imperial? And he hasn't got back, even though he said he definitely wanted to buy the Miller Sim Imperial. He is a rascal. Do you fear getting older, Rich, says Michael Cole. Do you want to know what it is, Michael Cole? No. And do you know why? Because I am happier now than I have been at any point in my life, if I'm being honest. And I intend to keep getting happier, you know? I intend to keep getting happier. Because I was not happy when I was younger. I was not a happy young man. And there is a direct correlation between me getting older and me becoming happier. And I am so glad it's that way around. Other people may have had a happier youth, and I'm happy for them, you know. I'm fine with it. I have calmed down a lot. I have calmed down a lot as I got older, and I have become more contented in my own skin, you know. I was not a happy youth. I was not a happy young man. But over the last, basically since I became ill, kind of feel like life has kind of wrapped its arms around my neck and said, chill out, or I'm going to kill you soon. I'm going to kill you anyway, but I'm going to kill you soon. Which is, it's just adverse, perverse, just very strange. Very strange. So that is definitely the way. You don't have to get healthier. You don't have to get you don't have to get faster, quicker, all that sort of thing. Just feel better. Get yourself a flacon of black lacquer, Zhao. Oof. Got myself a bottle of Paddock. How did you get a bottle of Paddock? How did you get the bottle of Paddock? That's incredible. Pradeep and me have been looking for bottles of Paddock all over the place. It's brilliant. I love it. If you buy it, you don't like it, let us know. I'll buy it off you. I'll give you 10% over what you paid for it, depending on how much you paid for it. I love it. I think it's so interesting and so cool. Parfumo. Oh, I never even thought. I haven't even been looking on Parfumo. I bet it was expensive, was it? Yikes. I miss my 20s, says Parola. It's like all my friends turned geriatric the second they reached 30. I did a lot of sessioning in my 20s. I did a lot of drugs and a lot of women and a lot of things. €230 shipped. How much is in it? That is genuinely cheap as chips. How did that happen? Oof. Well, I'm happy for you. You know, I've decanted so much of my. Was it full? Was the 100 ml full? Richard kicking himself down. I'm going to kick myself to sleep. I decanted so much and gave so much to people, like I've frightened myself. I've given like 25 to 30 mil away, you know. Oh God, full presentation. I wonder if you'll get the poo-poo paper like Pradeep did. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes, and whether you like it or not. And if you don't, I'll buy it. I'll give you 260 plus shipping. The guy didn't like it, so he just wanted to get rid of it. You're a generous member of the community, says Lily. Do you know what it is? I can't enjoy them by myself. Well, I can, but I enjoy them even more when I smell them. You know, I will certainly let you know. Well, I hope you do enjoy it. I'm being slightly facetious, but I will buy it off you if you don't want it. But at the same time, I would prefer it if you liked it, so we could all enjoy it together. And on that communist note, on that kumbaya note, friends, I am going because my back. Paroli says through gritted teeth, I am happy for you. I'm going, friends, because I'm cold and I'm tired and I really need to go for a slash. So, Richard's just shot out of his ass. Well, I mean, where else would you shot out of? I'm glad I shot it out my ass, frankly, because if I shot it out my face, I'd be pretty upset. Anyway, that's it, friends. Thank you very much. Rich is fuming. Rich is always fuming. This makes no difference. This should come as a surprise to no one. That's just the thing. The only thing that changes is what I'm fuming about. My life is one big long list of things that I'm fuming about. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. It has been a fun stream. We will be back tomorrow. Certainly not tonight. I'm going to bed. We'll be back tomorrow with another stream. And then on Wednesday on Eugene's channel with another stream where we will talk about Vanilla van Corde Oud. How fun. Anyway, good night, everyone.